Okay, let's introduce you to the specific business that we have chosen for the internship program. There are thousands of companies out there. How do we narrow it down to one? So this is going to be a great exercise for you because this is going to actually teach you and educate you on how you choose a good B quadrant business in network marketing and how a propreneur, a professional entrepreneur chooses companies. We just don't pick any Tom, Dick, or Harry company out there. And see, if you're watching this and you're in the E quadrant or the S quadrant and you have a lot of negative perceptions about network marketing, it's because you haven't been educated on how to choose a good company. That is half the battle right there. So by the time this webinar is done, it'll be a very quick one. You'll understand why we narrowed it down. There's thousands of companies out there, and really, we've looked at so many of them. We looked at the management, the compensation plans, the product line, all that stuff. We narrowed it down to one. There's actually about a handful of companies that we considered partnering with that meets all these qualifications, but Agile just felt it stood out amongst the other ones. And you have a recipe. Everybody understands baking, cooking, and recipes. Well, there's a recipe to partner with a good B quadrant business that gives you the best opportunity to succeed. And within that recipe, there are 6 ingredients. And if you understand cooking, you need to have all the ingredients. If you don't have all the ingredients, it doesn't turn out to what it's supposed to be. You can't have lasagna with 6 ingredients and miss 3 of the 6 ingredients and expect that you're going to have lasagna out there. Your expectations are very unrealistic. And see, that's what happens typically with the average person. They don't understand the ingredients. They join a company that only has 2 ingredients of the 6, and they're expecting lasagna. What they get is a pile of poop, a bunch of stuff, a bunch of crap. It doesn't work, and they fail. Okay, so here, let's go through the 6 major ingredients and why we chose Agile Enterprises. You're looking for a stable company. Stable company that's at least 5 years old, because that lets you know that they're through their growing phase. They're through all their speed bumps and everything. Are they still going to have challenges? Of course, because they're going to be growing. But they got through the major ones. They've developed their field leadership. Their product's taken traction, and they have a track record. And then you want to go to probably about 10 years, somewhere in there, 5 to 10 years, before that company becomes a billion-dollar company. And because timing is important. Timing's not everything, but it is very important. If you just look at Microsoft, okay, if you invest money in Microsoft today, it's a good long-term investment. If you invested money in Microsoft in 1984, you're probably not working, you're probably a millionaire. That's timing. Well, that's what we're right now. You want to become part of a company that before they become a billion, but at least at year 5. Some people will do it in 7 years. Some companies will do it in 10 years. But typically, when you look at the research, they do it within their 10 years. So it's usually between 5 and 10 years. You're looking for a stable company, stable management, people who have been in the industry, they know what they're doing. Obviously, if they're 5 years old or plus, they know what they're doing. You need to know who the financial backer is. If the companies don't tell you who the financial backer is, who's funding the company, how's it funded, then you know what? Forget about it. That eliminates everything right away. Because the number one facet, while any business fails, whether it's network marketing, traditional business, is because of lack of capital. You need to know who is funding the company. Next, you need to have an innovative product line. An innovative product line needs to be in a trending industry. You need to be an industry that's trending right now and that has growth expectations well into the future. We don't want to get in an industry right now that's selling vinyl records. That industry was decades ago. And unfortunately, there's many people that don't understand this concept and they get partnered with industries that are just not the right industries for today. And then you're looking to become a category creator. And we're going to talk about that a little bit later. But just think about it. If you're selling personal computers and you're selling software, do you want to sell Microsoft software or someone else's software? Do you want to sell Windows or something else? Obviously Windows. If you want to be in the market of MP3 players, do you want to be with the iPod or you don't want to be with the Zune or all the other things? You want to be with Apple and the iPod. That's why a category creator is so crucial. Many people make a huge error in judgment in this facet right here. Looking for a simple business plan. If you can't understand it in 5 minutes, if you can't build a 5-year plan out in 10 minutes, it is too difficult. If you have to go through special trainings just to try to understand the compensation plan, if you've looked at this industry before and they've never built you a 5-year plan, they don't even know they don't even know the compensation plan themselves. It's just like go at it and see what happens. you are going to fail. Look at franchising. Franchising is so successful because they give you a simple business plan to follow. They make you follow that business plan. If you don't follow it, you don't have a franchise. That's what we do here with the internship program. If you don't follow it, you're not in the program. We don't work with you. You go figure it out for yourself and figure out how well that works. And then finally, you're looking for an effective support system. You're looking for a support system that gives you accountability, that gives you personal development, that's flexible around your schedule, that is online based and is face-to-face or real person mentorship based. So they are the ingredients to make up a good company. There's not a lot of companies that fit this. The companies that do fit this, they're already billion-dollar companies. The ship has already sailed. They're already the Microsofts. And then, the average person never partners with the companies that are up-and-coming ones because they don't know the ingredients. They make so many mistakes, and it's just an absolute disaster. So let's tell you about Agile Enterprises. They're an American-based company based out of Salt Lake City, Utah, actually a suburb, Lehi, Utah, just right there. They're founded in 2005. They opened in 10 countries on the very first day. That's never been done in network marketing before. They expanded into 60 countries in 60 months. That's unprecedented growth within 6 years, especially for the network marketing industry. They were able to do that because of their financial backer, Ash Capital. Ash Capital is a large venture capitalist firm owned by a gentleman named Alan Ashton. Alan Ashton is a huge investor in Utah itself, in the whole economy. But he is a multi-billionaire. He became a multi-billionaire because he developed computer software called WordPerfect, the first word processing software ever invented. He sold that software platform to Novell Systems for $1.7 million. Started Ash Capital, where he invests into startup companies, a B quadrant. Here's another billionaire that has invested into a network marketing company, Agile Enterprises, because he believes in that recipe. As a B quadrant, he looked at all the facets and said, you know what? This company is going to be $1 billion companies, and I want to be the reason that they get there. And he is our financial backer, Ash Capital. There are corporate offices right there in Salt Lake City. We actually share that whole building with Microsoft Corporation. Just an incredible state-of-the-art facility. But here is what Alan Ashton saw, was the power of innovation. When you look at, marketing trends. Well, if you look at marketing trends in industries right now, you look at the communications industries, where are the marketing trends at right now? Every time there's a marketing trend, every time there's innovation, wealth is created. So you're looking at it's a wireless world right now. Okay, you look at the transition. Now you got the iPads, you got the wireless devices. So the companies that are in the forefront there, they're generating huge incomes. Look, Apple is dominating that industry right now. Look at the music industry. The music industry is now dominated by a company that doesn't even produce music. It has nothing to do with music. Apple. Apple now controls all the downloads. They control 85% of all the music sold across this world comes through Apple. So they're dominated. Innovation. Every time it's applied, look at everything that's developed. Alan Ashton said, wow, look at what Agile Enterprises is doing. First, let's look at the wellness industry. It's a next trillion-dollar industry. It's well over 500 million in sales already. Within the next couple of years, it's going to be a trillion-dollar industry. It's a trending industry. Where is the largest portion of the population? In the baby boomers right now, okay? And that's not going to getting smaller. That's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, that demographic. So they need wellness. Healthcare is skyrocketing. People are becoming more health conscious. The younger generation are more health conscious and more educated right off the bat. So the wellness industry is a huge industry, and it's a trending industry for a long, long time. So when Alan Ashton saw that, he said, wow, now I need to find a company with innovation. And when Alan looked at Agile Enterprises, he's like, wow, innovation is phenomenal. But here's what he understood about category creators. There has been 14 companies within network marketing within the past 60 years that have become billion-dollar companies. 9 of those 14 companies were category creators, which means they were the first ones to do what they do. As they developed into a billion-dollar company, they now do a lot of different things, but they got their niche in a category and built around that. Now, if you look at the copycat companies, out of those copycat companies, three or four of them somewhere in there are in cosmetics. Okay, so if you're looking at network marketing and you're thinking your company's going to be $1 billion because that's what people tell you. Well, if they're not in, if it's a copycat company and it's not in cosmetics, then it's almost a 0% chance. So honestly, what these companies are feeding you is a bunch of fluff that's never going to happen. Okay, if you want to be $1 billion company and you want to partner with that company, they have to be a category creator. Well, if they're not a category creator, then you know what? They need to be in cosmetics if they're a copycat. So this is 60 years of research. This is why Agile is so important to Alan Ashton and why he invested so much money, because it's a category creator within the wellness industry. No one does what Agile is doing. And the best thing about it, there are other companies copying this technology right now, not only in network marketing, but other large industries. The first facet of our product line are called Gelseuticals. They're little packets, 3/4 ounce packets of ingredients, okay, suspended in a gel. Okay, and why we suspend it in a gel is because it's a plant-based gel, it's a fiber-based gel, so when you take it, your body wants to accept it in, it's good for you, and it automatically triggers absorption. But what happens is we take these ingredients and we suspend them in a gel. These are time-tested, proven ingredients that have been around for decades. They're probably in a pill form right now, and pill is very ineffective. This is what Alan Ashton was looking at. He looked at these products and said, oh my goodness, this is going to be huge. We're going to take wellness products, get them in people's bodies more efficiently, quicker, and it's going to do a better job. Look at the huge demographics. Look at how many people have joint pain. Look at how many people want to lose weight. Look at how many people need energy. Look at how many people need antioxidants in their body. So whatever have you. Now what Agile has done with the help of the financing from Alan Ashton is they have created a full line of Gelseuticals. We have an antioxidant product. We have an immune booster product, a multivitamin, appetite suppression. We have a focus product. We have joint pain, antioxidants for the heart to battle your high blood pressure and your cholesterol. We have skin care in a gel. Think about that. Skin care in a gel. Think about that concept. Omega-3 in a gel. We have severe energy in a gel where we are directly competing with your 5-hour energy, your Red Bulls, your Monsters, your Rock Stars. Probably the biggest demographic right now out there. It's amazing. And that's just the beginning of our line of Gelseuticals. And if you look, if you're kind of wondering, well, I never heard of Gelseuticals. I've never seen Gelseuticals. Look, we've been doing Gelseuticals since 2005. We invented this industry. Now you're looking at companies like Gatorade, who have been a juice-driven company for years, have now created gel products because top athletes want gels. That's what they use. It gets into their body quicker. If it gets into your body quicker as an athlete, and athletes are bypassing juices for gels, then doesn't someone want their joint pain in their body more effectively and quicker? Of course. Doesn't someone want their cholesterol medicine in their body quicker? Doesn't someone want their antioxidants in their body more effectively quicker? I mean, look, you go in grocery stores now, you see all the Gelseuticals on the store from Gatorade. Okay, they're 5 years behind, and that's fine. It's not a big deal. They are a sports-driven company. We are a technology-driven company. We have a lot of innovation, and you see our products apply all across the board. We're not only a Gelseutical company, we are a gel company altogether. We look for better ways to get ingredients into your body. We invented also gel strip technology, and our first one is called REM. And if you understand a gel strip, it's nothing more than the technology of a breath strip. Listerine breath strips. Their sales were flat. In 1999, they developed breath strips. You take that strip out, put it on your tongue, just like mouthwash. Just put it right on your tongue, it dissolves. We've taken that technology, that concept, and now we've applied it to nutrients. There's many individuals that have sleep apnea. They can't sleep. They can't relax enough. Your body produces melatonin, but when you get older, it stops producing it. That's why old people don't sleep. And I'm sorry, if you're old people, you can probably relate to it. The older you get, the less time you sleep. You take the strip, put it on your tongue, it dissolves, and it gives you that melatonin that your body doesn't produce, so you go to sleep and you relax. We then have a skincare line, which we call a gel care line, because it's the first gel care line ever invented. It's derived from our antioxidant gel product called Exo. Your skin is the largest portion of your body. It was developed by one of the top researchers with the Veda skincare line, Botanicals, one of the largest natural skincare lines in the entire world. And why did we want a gel-based skincare line? Because 80%, 85% of all the billion-dollar companies in our industry, they have skincare lines. And then we have topical gels. Topical gels is nothing more than our joint pain, which is a topical gel that you rub on your rub on whatever joints. It's fast acting. It's all natural. It's a tremendous product. So that's our product line right now. Is it going to change? Of course it's going to change, but that's Agile's responsibility. We're just showing you why we partnered with Agile. We'll teach you about all this information. You'll be able to learn about all this information, but we're showing you why we partnered. See, look at that innovation right there. Show me one other company that's doing anything like that has a full line like that, that's doing business in 60 countries, that's already over 5 years old, that already has the field leadership. See, it's there. Now, let's talk about a simple business plan. 1, 2, 3. Number one, our initial investments anywhere between $300, $350. That's why our startup for the internship program is $350. They give you some boxes of product. You automatically get enrolled to the 24-month certification program with the Propreneur community. So that's all your setup. That $350 is all your setup in your business and in your training portals. And then what happens is now you're going to have your monthly maintenance costs for your training and for your product. You're going to get one box of product a month, whatever you want. It's going to cost around $75 a month, okay? That's the average, a whopping $2.50. Remember, we're going to put a plan together. We're going to show you where you're going to hit your break-even point where the money's not coming out of your pocket anymore. It's coming from your business. But I mean, in everybody's budget, $75 to become a professional entrepreneur, to get the training, to have mentors, to own a business. Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. Everybody watching this can do it. That's why one of the largest segments within the internship program is the young and hungry individuals, because they have $75. They see it. That makes a lot of sense to them. They don't have a lot of baggage of perceptions to bring. They see it. It makes a lot of sense. And they're growing so quickly because they don't let all those perceptions hold them back. They follow directions and they make it happen. They follow directions, it happens. And then number three, this is what you do in your business. You're actually looking to identify 2 business partners to help you do this business. 2 other people who are going to enroll into the internship program. Do you know 2 people that fall into any of the demographics we talked about, that want something better out of life, that want to become a better person, that if you send them to propreneurs.com and you send them to these webinars, they're going to say, you know what? This is a no-brainer. This is exactly what I was looking like. That's what you're looking for, 2 business partners. Very simple. And we'll put together a plan and show you how to do it. And then we're just going to duplicate that, and we're going to show you how we're going to build a business over time. So that's what it's going to look like. That's you, and they're your 2 friends or your 2 business associates or whatever you want to call them. They're in the internship program with you. They have mentors. They have accountability. They have the online course. They had the business, and we're going to build this business together. And within the next 24 months, you're going to have a business that's outside of your local community, that's outside of your state, that's outside of your region, and in some cases, it's probably going to be outside of the United States. Now, how do you make this happen? It's a 3-step process. Process number 1, you're on propreneurs.com, click on the intern certification program, go down the chart, and what you want to do is go to the internship link right there, click enroll now. That's going to take you to a screen that's going to be the internship enrollment. We do not accept everybody in this program, okay? You're going to enter your information right here. We're not going to process any money. That's going to go to our mentors. We're going to call you up. We're going to discuss things with you. We're going to see if you're really in the right mindset and you really want to make a change in your life, okay? So if we feel you're not, then you know what? We'll get rid of this information, eliminate it from our database, and you're not going to be in our program. If you show all the you want to do it and all the right things and you're really willing to do it, then we'll process this and we'll get everything started. It's very simple. You need to get accepted in this program. We don't accept every Tom, Dick, and Harry, okay? Because if someone comes with a negative mindset who doesn't want to do work, then we can't help them, and why should they waste their money? They should go apply it to their bills or spend it on their family or do something else. So, How do we get to this point? How can you trust us? Go look at our leadership profiles. We have over 100 years experience in network marketing. This is where a lot of people fail. They try to join network marketing and they don't partner up with people that have experience. They follow people that have no experience, and then they make decisions without being educated, without having any experience in the industry on how to even make a decision. They don't even have experience in business ownership. That's why the average person, they're going to fail if they make their decisions themselves without an internship, without a mentoring program. We also have over 37 years experience in the mental training field and personal development field. That is unprecedented. Look at our staff. Okay, this is who you're partnering with. Okay, look at the tools we have. We take this seriously because we are professional entrepreneurs. This isn't some rinky-dink outfit where we're just trying to make some money. We make money. We help people reach their goals. It's up to you to just enroll in the course and give what you need to give personally to make it happen. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. If you're ready to go, get in contact with the person that directed you to this website. If you found us on the internet, then go ahead and just click the enroll button, fill the application out. We're not going to process anything because remember, we're going to call you up and then we are going to make sure and accept that you get accepted in this program, and then we'll get you started in this business. Have a great day. Look forward to meeting you face to face and working with you in the future.